Hello, welcome to my channel, and today we are filming my April TBR. For those of you who don't know, every month my boyfriend Benson comes up with a different challenge or prompt as a way for me to figure out what I'm going to read for the month. And this month we decided on a hockey theme. He is a total hockey nut, and recently our state just allowed the stadiums to be open to a limited capacity. So in order to celebrate, we decided to make up a game of hockey. So without further ado, I'm gonna shoot you over to Benson so he can explain a little bit of the rules and how we're gonna do that this month.
All right, welcome to the next vlog, which is hockey. Name of the game is she's gonna be shooting 2 books in front of the net. 2 books, 10 prompts, 20 books. She has to pick 10 of them by shooting at them. So, what she's gonna do is she's gonna attempt to shoot at a book, is the name of the game. And whatever she hits from those prompts, she has to read, and those are 10 books for the prompts. So, for example, I haven't done this in a while. I might be a little rusty, so I'm gonna try to hit the D&D book.
Good job!
You hit the D&D book, that's what you read. She's gotta do that 10 different times. So, without further ado, let's play some hockey.
Benson.
I want to do another shot. I'm feeling good. Ready? Let me see if I can go
You
higher.
really miss hockey.
Yes, I do. Nice. River. Rebound shot.
We'll play a game later.
I'm holding you to it. All right, she's not a lefty, and she's using my stick, so this is going to be interesting because it's not bendable, and I'm a lefty, and clearly she's not based on how she's holding it. Also, she doesn't sport, so probably there's that as well.
I don't sport.
All right, so first prompt we don't have the actual books for. We're using these stand-ins of a D&D cookbook and the Princess Bride. Basically, this one's gonna be the Witch's Boy and Days of Future Witches of D&D. This is basically the prompt book club. Again, she doesn't have the physical book, so these are stand-ins. So this one, Witch's Boy. This one, Days of Future Witches. Honey? Once the Future Witches. Your shot. Is that Princess Bride? All right. Witch's Boy it is. So, after 1 round, you're the pick. Category number 2, my shadow's in the way, it's pissing me off, it's sunny. This is rereads. We got Library of the Unwritten and Cinder. Both books that she is possibly trying to reread, but she can only pick one. Oh, you're going from back here. That's a bit of ways away. You're probably gonna miss it, but take a shot. Oh, you hit it. Cinder it is. So Cinder is book number 2. There we go. 2 of 10 done. Oh, library got sad. It didn't get picked. We skipped it in the prospect pick. Oops. Category number 3 of the draft pick. We got hype books. So on one side, House on the Cerulean Sea. And then the other, we've got The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I had to see it for a sec. These are books that are hyped, that she's excited for, heard a lot of good things about, but only one of them is the hype prospect that she's hoping will be a good pick. Take your shot again, hot shot. Wait, I'm not ready. You gotta wait.
Maybe I just wanted to hit you.
It's like an actual NHL game. I gotta fucking wait for the camera person. That was a miss.
What are these things?
That was actually kind of a hard shot, and I'm a little attracted to it. Did that hit?
LaRue it is.
LaRue? It did hit. Okay, it did. All right. Hyped book. That would be LaRue. 3 of 10. Category, what is this, 4? 4? Nonfiction. So we got my 2 books, Lemuria and Atlantis, and we've got David Bowie and Philosophy Rebel. I'm especially hoping that she doesn't hit this one because I don't want it to be scuffed or anything. Very OCD about my books, as we know, so honey, for the love of God, please miss a couple times. That did not hit, thank God. Well, you also aren't a player, so. Lemuria, that chipped off off the post. So a tip by Lemuria out front off the pipe didn't go in, but Lemuria got hit, so you're the pick. All right, we're halfway there. Living on a prayer. We got the 5th round is TBR veterans. So whatever sat on her to be read list the most. So the reader and If We Were Villains. These 2 are about as old as Joe Fortin. I love the guy, but he's been around the league for so long. So let's see which one's still playing and which one retires. Take a shot. They're both still playing. What the fuck was that shot? That was like Mario Golf or Wii Golf. That was terrible. That's like a 3-year-old cousin just hitting the Wiimote. That was pathetic. I'm your coach. I should coach actually.
No, you shouldn't.
I absolutely should. I'm gonna join a Pee Wee League and coach them. That just was in the bushes. That was terrible. Oh, you're getting closer? You've given up?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, not even close enough, I guess. How does it feel to suck? Okay. All right, she got one finally. Thank God. All right. Longest decision of our lives in the pick, but if we are villains, good to go. All right. So, I gotta put my phone back. This sixth one, not second, is manga/graphic novels, basically anything with pictures in it. So we've got Fantastic Tales of Nothing on one end, Chainsaw Man on the other. I think I know which one she's gonna go for. All right, though, take
I think I'm going for?
Chainsaw Man. Take a shot. All right, there it is. Fantastic Tales of Nothing. Number 6 in the draft. Round 7. Continuation of a series. Act Your Age, Eve Brown, part of the Brown Sisters series. And then Drizzt, book 3. My series. All right. Take the shot. I meant at the net, not at the wall. Well, you missed that one.
But it hit it from behind.
Me and like after we finish this. Now hurry up so we can get to that.
But it hit it from behind.
Wait, what?
It bounced out of the net and hit the book.
Oh. All right, so upon further review, we looked. We had to do a referee review. The ball bounced back from the net and hit the back of the book, so that counts. So, Drizzt, you're the next pick. All right, so 3 more to go, the final 3. This one, instead of a continuation, this is the start of a series. So, we got Red Rising and Nevernight, both starts, looking to start a fresh young career. So, take the shot. Barely missed. Wow. All right, there it is. With that shot, just barely kisses the inside of it. So Red Rising, you're gonna be started. Welcome to the team. So, number 8. No, wait, number 9 actually, yeah, 9. We got boyfriend picks. These are books that I picked for her. I didn't really care, so I kind of picked random books of mine. So Wilbur Smith's River God and Gideon of the Ninth. That would be the Lesbian Necromancers. So I think I know which one's gonna hit just by pure luck. In space, my apologies. Lesbian Necromancers in space. Take the shot though. Neither. Oh shit, you're in the way though, but I heard it. River God. I heard the thud. It's River God as the pick.
And I did it backhanded. What you gotta say about that?
You still fucking suck. Okay, final one of the draft. I don't know what a buzzword-a-thon is. It's some readathon, I guess, or whatever, but the theme is space. So we've got Beneath the Moon and Waste to Space. This is the last pick. Make it count. Go for it. There it is. Draft pick number 10. That would be Beneath the Moon. We got 10 books. How you feeling?
Tired.
Tired? All right.
I'm retiring from hockey.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, since you're a net, you got a forecheck.
All right, and we're back. So I'm not going to talk about all of the books that we picked out for the challenge, but I am going to talk about the 10 books that we chose. Well, not chose, but the 10 books that that won each round. The first category was book club picks, and we had The Witch's Boy and Once and Future Witches as options, and The Witch's Boy won. The only thing that I really know about this is that it follows a young boy who lost his twin brother at a young age. And other than that, I don't really know much. I am reading it for Middle Grade Monthly, which is a readathon where you read middle grade books. Everything else kind of got mixed up, so I don't believe any of these are going to be in the same order as when we shot the hockey game. So just bear with me on that. They're not going to be in any particular order. It's just what is in the stack here. So the next category was series continuations, and those are just books within series that I have already started that I will continue on with. And the book that won, the options for this were The Legend of Drizzt, Book 3, and Act Your Age, Eve Brown, and Drizzt ended up winning. So this series follows Drizzt Do'Urden, who basically has to deal with things that are basically challenges that come with being a drow elf, including his family who we just won't talk about it. Okay, so this is the third book in this, and this will allow me to complete the original, not the original trilogy, but the prequel trilogy. And then we had first in a series, so 2 books that are the start of a series, and we had the options of Red Rising and Nevernight, and Red Rising won. Again, I don't know too much about this. I know I don't usually do this, but I'm just gonna read the synopsis on the back of the book because it's a short little blurb, and I think it really explains the book really well without giving away too much. His wife is taken, his people enslaved, driven by a longing for justice and a memory of lost love. Darrow will stop at nothing to bring down his enemies, even if he must become one to do so. So the next category was nonfiction, and we had Lemuria and Atlantis, as well as David Bowie philosophy. And the winner of this was Lemuria and Atlantis. This basically is a nonfiction novel about the lost cities of Lemuria and Atlantis, and what we believe happened to them, and just some of the history behind it. And we also had boyfriend pick, so he decided to choose 2 books, Gideon the Ninth and River God, and River God is the winner. This is just basically an Egyptian inspired novel, which I actually don't know a lot about this. This is Benson's book, and it looks interesting, so I'm excited to dive more into it. The next category is TBR Veterans, which is basically just books that have been on my shelves for a long time. Both of the options, If We Were Villains and The Reader, have been on my shelf been on my TBR since 2017. And If We Were Villains won. So this follows our main character Oliver, who was just released from prison for a crime that he claims he didn't commit. So he's going back and telling the story of what actually happened all those years ago. The next category was rereads, and for that we had the option of Cinder and The Library of the Unwritten, and Cinder won. This I listened to on audiobook, I believe a year or 2 back, and it's probably about time that I had a refresher, and I actually just bought this copy, I believe in March. So super excited to reread this one and get back into the world so I can actually continue on with the series. And then we had hyped books that have been talked about within the book community a lot lately, and the options were The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue and House in the Cerulean Sea. And The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue won. I'm super excited to read this. This follows Addie LaRue, who makes a deal with the devil so that she can live forever. And the only catch is that all of the people that she meets within her lifetime end up forgetting her right after. Until one day she ends up meeting somebody who actually does remember her. The next category was graphic novels and manga, and for that we had Chainsaw Man Volume 1 and The Fantastic Tales of Nothing. In the Fantastic Tales of Nothing one, I thought this was a standalone, and I really can't afford to be picking up another series, but it's not. So, this follows our main character, Nathan. I almost forgot his name. Wow, okay. Nathan, who discovers that he has secret powers, which is completely abnormal in the land of nothing for a human. He basically has to go on this adventure to figure out why he has these powers, as well as try to save the land of nothing from impending doom. The last category was Buzzwordathon, which if you don't know what Buzzwordathon is, it is a year-long readathon where every month you have a theme or a specific word that has to be in the title of the book you're reading. This month is space themed, so anything galaxy, moon, stars, planet, Earth, anything like that counts. So the options for that were Waste of Space and Beneath the Moon. And Beneath the Moon won, which I'm super excited about. This is a collection of fairy tales and folk tales that are told throughout the world that include beautiful illustrations throughout it. So every 2 pages there is a gorgeous illustration, as well as the title, where the book where the story originated from, and then a little detailed synopsis of the story. I'm super excited to get to this, and I can't wait to read more of this genre or type of story. And that's it. That is my April TBR. I'm super excited to get to all of these books. If you liked this video, make sure to hit the like button and subscribe if you want to see more from me, as well as Benson, because he is becoming a frequent guest on this channel. I will link all of my social media down in the description if you want to hear more from me, as well as some of the links to Benson's gaming channels that he works super duper hard on. Okay, bye!